Nigeria, we don't believe in cancelism. When I get one person that come from Paris and come here and think that I'm going to Paris and he can decide what's in here. They will never but the cancel from the back. We will do the best appropriate thing to bring Simeko to our book that we should have in the school each of the community in the district. We will bring Simeko to our book that will get far from water in this community. Simeko got a habit. Yes. A constant habit. The prayer against our own leader. How can you get community leader 3,000 for scholarship from more than 5,000 people? Simeko make photo of our budget. Simeko make photo of our budget. 250 million annual plus Simeko made. Then they get us 3,000 alone. It's an insult. But today, Simeko get on a social corporate responsibility that sees Arab in different countries, getting treated for living the district and the community which are operating. Our people are suffering. Today, when you eat cement dust. When you watch your play, eat cement dust. Anything you do, you eat cement dust. Some people getting brain cancer for their cement dust. That's why Simeko will come in that shortly. And we'll be telling for Simeko. People say what you want, tell them about Simeko. When you come to the parliament, when they have a limited people who have to eat the community.
So I came to the justice minister to authorize him for my office staff to some. Look at what the police use it. The money to use it to rent their place. They can use it to build ministry. But if are all crooks, because they're getting a share. You understand? You come with friends and family government. All these places are renting out so you can use their money to build ministry.
Don't you want to work for the police?
No, the police have resolved. They can't go through my case because of criminal Joseph Wakai. You know, so I come and change the whole Makala national movement to liberate like from criminal Wakai. Joseph Wakai has become an embarrassment and mistake to the country. We need to move Joseph Wakai. 2029. We need to remove him. He has become a mistake. And Joseph Wakai is a, you think government should be renting that kind of place? Joseph Wakai, oh, I can run government. You can't use renting. Joseph Wakai is a serious mistake to the country. You are serious embarrassment to the country. We brought him and we'll tell him, nobody got moral to speak to Joseph Wakai. I got moral. You shouldn't be renting a training building here. People be getting cost of rental. Look at the building. You think government can build a building? But Joseph Wakai took $450,000 US for him and Katumu to go dance. Oh man, are you dancing? You were sleeping here and now your eyes open and not be
part of the Republic of Liberia. If Lily Mapaya think in her mind that she will come here on a mandate to jeopardize the educations of the masses going children on the campuses of the University of Liberia.
Down. My private down. My private down. See me brother down. Forward. Social justice forward.
We also want to send a resounding message to the purported quote-unquote regime speaker that have already allocated 8 million on the current ongoing renovation at the Capitol building. As we deal with Mapaya, we also be dealing with Mr. Rachel Kuhn. We want to remind the people of Liberia and inform them that since the ascendancy of this American golden lady, the madam that was appointed by the board of trustees recommended by Joseph Boycott to improve the academic environment, to restore academic credibility and financial independence. The University of Liberia continues and is continuing in a perpetual cycle of decadence, administrative and academic regrets, where the aspirations, the hope, and well-being of the university students to get quality education is undermined on a daily basis.
She's a new
Reactionary tendency. Reactionary tendency. Data Mapaya. Data Mapaya. Imale Batikwa. Imale Batikwa. You're telling you lapse from the University of Liberia. Yo.
When the university is intact, Lady Mapaya is all her Imale venture and gesture around the republic. Desktop beauty state fund the resources to quote-unquote self-funded organizations on the pretext that she is Liberia's fastest growing new humanitarian. Why we don't have tears in our
Nigeria, we don't believe in capitalism. When I get one person that come from Paris, they come here and think that they're going to Paris and eat and decide what's there. They will never back the concept from the back. We will do the best appropriate thing to bring cement to our boat that we should get in the school, each of the community in the district.
Did the minister respond to your letter?
No, they just signed for it. They did that in proper routine. I will kind of do follow up on my letter. They just
When are you going to?
Very soon. Next week, same time, I'm coming to do follow up. I need my car.
Do you believe that you'll get your car?
I will get my car not for me. I will go up to the court. If the court decides to do the same way we wait for next government come, most of the people need to go to jail. We're not going to get a contract to choke us anymore. People that will go now will Gregory Common to take people from transport ministry and be getting caught from business people. We're not going to do that.
So how long do you think the process will last?
The process will last until it solves. When you have an embarrassment, old man, I said, 12 years, that they do nothing for himself. That was wearing $10,000 wearing one shirt over and over on the break. We letted him. Today he can wear coat suit when he on the JMB. Just about an embarrassment. They said, don't tell you. That's somebody here. This is a government minister. My man, the Bob routine, man. Bob routine. This is a government minister. There's a law. Nobody can stop me from talking here.
And you are even
speak.
You are even the justice.
Yeah, even the rental justice minister. Even the rental justice minister. Justice minister should be renting. How much you paying?
where the Bibles lack sanitary materials.
Yo, the University of Liberia is the most dirtiest campus in the Republic. Yo.
Where the university is dirty, the classroom is in its mess-up appearances. The theory is appearing like an academic hub, basically in the first century, when at the time the people were still calculating on stone. My prayer is parading the governance structure and corridor of the Republic as a faster growing, self-made humanitarian. If she is not
down, dictatorship, down.
If she is not today, in West Point, there will be 10,000. Tomorrow, or she will be maybe at the foreign affairs, generating money to carry to the women character. If she is not in character, donating money that is taken from the university covered, she will be intensive rehabilitating role. The president that was appointed yet to be the president of the university is parading in the campaign mode of the United Party. Is parading in arrogance. Is running the administration at the university campus in a dictatorial form. Dismissing people here and there without any investigation. Today, we have come here to tell ladies of power that this will be our last day here. Not just our last day here, but beginning today, there will be serious, unspecific actions enacted by the Student Unification Party to make sure that this madam that is parading in administrative bankruptcy is brought on bending knees. We want to say this to the press. We want to say this to the people of Liberia. In an era where the global education index of records is changing, inside material.
That my problem is a problem with the body of la base.
Yo, with all of the
How can you get community 3,000 for scholarship from more than 5,000 people? Sinema make photo of our budget. Sinema make photo of our budget. 250 million annual plus Sinema made. Then they get us 3,000 alone. It's an insult. But today, Sinema get on a social corporate responsibility and CS Aaron in different countries, getting treated for living the district and the community which are operating. Our people are suffering. So then when you eat senior dust. When you watch your play, eat senior dust. Anything you do, eat senior dust. Some people getting free cancer for them for senior dust. Cancer senior dust will come in that shortly. And we'll keep telling for senior dust. And people say, we want telling for senior dust. When it comes to environment, when it comes to limited people who have to be in the community, the poor adjacent community, nobody else is a suffer. I'm not in the capacity again to say, do one of the things to come around and try. The poor are fighting me. They are fighting me.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Liberia. On today, 08042025. Today's Monday, and a pleasant welcome to all of you, our treasured listeners. This is the People's Program, the program that brings you up to speed with major happenings in Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our one word. We say, don't forget the geometry of the war must be kept high on the agenda because it involves the majority, and those that come with equity must come with clean hands. On today, the 4th day of the 8th month of the year 2025, I am your humble servant. I am J. Nathaniel Biva, Senior, just community ambassador. On today, I'm here today from the production department with Sir Kandu, making sure we have a spectacular edition of the People's Program on today. Good morning, good afternoon, Liberia. On today, today is the 4th of August. Today, in 1815, Paul Coffey, a black American entrepreneur and abolishionist, financed a captain on the voyage to Sierra Leone, taking about 38 African American in the Nova Scotian with him. This voyage was a predecessor to the American Colonization Society. Later, efforts to establish Liberia as a settlement for free slaves. Kofi believed that African Americans could find more freedom and opportunity in Africa than the United States. Kofi was a wealthy and influential a free man. In vision, a society where people of African descent could thrive free from the racial prejudice and discrimination of the United States. Kofi voyage to Sierra Leone, a British colony into West Africa, was an early attempt to establish a settlement for free blacks. He divided financial support and leadership for the voyage, taking along tools and supplies for the help. The settlers established themselves in those areas. This society, founded in 1816, aimed to send free African Americans to Africa, and they eventually established the colony of Liberia. The colony of Liberia was officially funded in 1822, with the first settlers arriving from the United States. Liberia declared its independence in 1847, becoming the first African republic to do so. Today, the 14th, that is the 4th of August, in 1910, on today, August 4th, 1910, Liberia was experiencing a period of internal challenges and increasing foreign influence. The nation established by the American Colonization Society for freeing African slaves or American slaves faced ongoing tensions between the American-Liberian elite and indigenous populations. Additionally, the United States, through its dollar diplomacy policy, was actively involved into Liberia, viewing it as a protectorate. The Americo-Liberian settlers who controlled the government and society often clashed with indigenous populations. The conflict from cultural differences, land disputes, and the Americo-Liberians believed in their own social superiority. The United States, through its dollar policy, exerted considerable control over Liberia's influence of financial and governance. This policy aimed to protect American economic interests and maintain Liberia as a buffer against European and colonial expansions upon. Today, 1950, August 4th, Liberia was in a period of significant social and political change, particularly in the context of labor unrest and the ongoing modernization efforts under President William Tubman. The main event, the note around this time, was the labor unrest at the Firestone rubber plantation in Totheworld, which has escalated since the late 1949, leading to a state of emergency being declared in Liberia. In the late 1949, Liberian labor disputes erupted at the Firestone rubber plantation in Totheworld, escalating into riots on the 4th of February in 1950. In response to the unrest, the Liberian government declared a state of emergency in Totheworld. President Tubman sent troops to Totheworld to quell the disturbance. The Tubman presidency was marked by the focus on modernization and attracting foreign investment to develop Liberia's economy and infrastructure. In January 1951, Liberia and the United States agreed to establish a U.S. military training mission, which arrived in Monrovia in August 1951. In 1951, the general elections were significant as they were the first to be held under the universal sovereignty and the American-Liberian woman, indigenous Liberian who owned property, gaining the right to vote in Liberia. 1943 on today. Today, 1943, August 4th, Liberia was in the midst of significant period of change, making William V.S. Tubman as president and increased influence in the United States due to World War II. Liberia's rubber production became crucial for the Allied war effort, and the country deepening its economic and political ties with the United States. William V.S. Tubman was elected president on May 4, 1943, though he was inaugurated on January 1944. This marked the beginning of the long presidency, which will last until his death in 1971. Liberia's strategic importance grew during World War II because of the rubber plantation and the only source of natural latex for the Allies besides the sickle. The war led to a defense agreement with the United States in 1942, resulting into infrastructure projects like roads construction and the development of Deepwater Harbor into Monrovia on today. Today, in History to Regular Future in our programs. Today is the birthday of the President of the United States, Barack Obama, born to Fall River, Massachusetts. She was later tried for the crime, but later acquitted on today. Lawrence Armstrong, a prolific, gifted natural musician and the leading trumpeter into jazz history, was born today into New Orleans in Louisiana on today, the 4th of August in 1901. In 1914, in response to the German invasion of Belgium and Great Britain, entered World War I, declaring war on Germany on today. 1944, the secret annex into Amsterdam, where Anne Frank and 7 others were hiding, were discovered by the Gestapo, or were sent to the concentration camp, with only Otto Frank surviving in 1944 today. Today, in 2007, the United States space probe Phoenix was launched, and a year later, it landed on Mars. Let's take this break.
That the Ministry of Justice are rating ministry agencies and few lawmakers to stop carrying
police say, I know what you want to say.
Following
the police say, look, I get my official car, the law say I'm gonna plow the street and take the tail lane with syringe from
Relax! A charade that was perpetrated to the public. The issues about disinformation, misinformation, and this madam is qualified. This madam has worked in institution that is debatable. Coming here, there will be
In collaboration with Cool 91.9 cash giveaway is set to give you monies. Right now, you start playing now, you'll get money before the close of this program. We hope you'll get about 2 or 3 persons, 4,000 each, and you can start playing now. Dial star 11, dial star 799 star 11 hash, and $100 or 70 cents to place you up on with your path into winning lines. You can dial star 799 star 11 hash, and you put in the amount of entry. You want to pull 50 entry, just pull 50. You want to pull $1,000 or $100, you just pull 1, $200, 2. You want to pull 500, 5. Just put the amount you want to put there. You have the ticket there, and you'll take it through. If you are a right, the machine will certainly bring you up your number, and you'll be winning $4,000 upon. Before 1:30, we want to find several Liberians up on winning 4,000. It's my wish that the money here. It's my wish that 4 persons today win 4,000. You play multiple times, it will lead you to just winning something for yourself on today. So, Mr. Good afternoon to all of you. Thanks for joining us. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We are live. On Cool Channel 2. We are live also on www.knewsonline.com. We are live. So, Radiant Entertainment Liberia and Cool 91.9 Kiashi. Let me say to you today, motorbikes are here. Wouldn't they just come in a few days or weeks, we'll be giving out motorbikes. Wouldn't they come a few weeks, we'll be giving out cell phones. They are already here. I'm not saying they're going to come. It's already in our possession. They just say, hey, Nathaniel, today give somebody a cell phone. Today give somebody a motorbike. That's just the instruction coming up. Or give somebody a bear pack. Or today give somebody 2 bags of rice, the 25 kg rice upon. But it's not for you. The amount of entry you put in, place you at a stand to win something. Dial star 799 star 11 hash, and go just put your ticket. You can put in 1, that's $100, 2, $200, 5, $500. And the amount you put there put you ahead of others. To be fair. So the multiple times you play, and I will tell you, if you can just play at least 4 or 5 times, you will send the position. You got others be dragging 1, and you put in 5, 6, 7, 8, you'll be ahead of all of them, and you just be the lucky winner. Just in the split second minutes, will be announcing $4,000, and it's based upon your entry you put in here today. So star 79911 star 799 star 11 hash, or you can go about doing the code star 799 hash. Then you go to option 11, and then you put in your ticket. Cool 91.9 Radio Entertainment here. We want to give you money, but this is serious. We got motorbikes. I'm not saying this. Just we got motorbikes currently in the compound here. We got cell phones currently here. It's based upon your entry. You get something coming out there for you on today. Let me say welcome. Thanks for joining us. And while we are having our conversations, you can be playing because it will help you. Somebody will walk away with something very, very much lucrative on today. $4,000 on today. Just after a few interactions, just go there and you get it on for you. And it's important that we give back to society. Let me say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to all of our folks here. And I'm looking at the dashboard currently is moving up on. Folks are beginning to put their interactions. Don't just give me a chance because you'll just be the next person I will call here. I will call you right on the radio and you'll be receiving exactly what you deserve. Let me say thanks to all of you on today and welcome to our platform. You know, let me talk. I've been discussing several issues here. Boulders on the rule of law. You know, a lot of the folks that happened today, the president put a ban on this export of raw material rubber, and it's important that such a ban of exports of unprocessed rubber are placed up. Don't forget, keep playing. I'm looking at the dashboard before me here. Just keep playing. And Liberia deserves this. You know, I don't know why we signed it. This is why I found in it at this traffic management issue at Ministry of Labor, Ministry of National Police, giving right and authority and all that, where if they are taking effect now, the Senate or the House are putting a suspension or halt on the process to review it properly. But I'm going to do front at that looking at probably 300 persons that will be out of job is way beyond thinking. I don't know how our leaders derive at such a process. How that do when you employ Liberian, you taking Liberian from job. I don't know how they derive as such, and it's unthinkable. But let me say to you that the president of Liberia, through the wisdom, said, let me put a halt. But I don't know how a lot of Liberians are seeing this thing, and I'm seeing it from a different angle, to be frank with you. Yeah. And a lot of pundits have said this particular executive order needs a serious definition. And this value addition economic growth need further explanation. Me, I want further explanation from the president on a serious note. On the 1st of August, the president aimed to promote local processing and the value addition with the rubber sector, which is one of Liberia's most vital economy. Imagine far back as 1924, 25, 26, since then, 5 7 years, and they're taking the raw material from this, the raw materials from this area. And according to the World Bank report 2024, it recorded 775,471 metric tons of rubber produced in just 1 year. And beyond the taxes, the country has a little to show in terms of tangible. Yeah, some will say if our president today fires will not be here because they are not treating Liberia fairly. But those are the deals that were signed back then. If you look at the rubber price that increased by 40.4% in 2024 after 13.8% decline in 2023, and this projection indicates that another 4.9% increase is within 2025 this year. So the president executive order 151 is commendable. Yeah, it's commendable, but it needs definition. It needs definition. It needs clear definition. To be frank with you, because this is how our laws have had several missteps, and some are saying will there not be a backlash to the local producers? That those importers will say, okay, say we're not exporting now, and we're not buying credit, you know. So we ain't buying your rubber again, keeping it in the bush. So rubber now, that points to sell quickly was a high commodity, starts tend to be ganga ball. The trains are blowing the ganga ball and now entering the football field, the trenches for search. We hope that this won't be, but it needs several clarity. One of those persons wanting accepting this change and wanting to have a serious clarity on this are some lawmakers who are watching this thing. It's important because we look at the international market, we're looking at a better price, looking at smaller farmers, looking at the driving force per ton or tonnage. All these need to be understood. But then the President Executive Order did not just benefit big corporations, they are aimed to benefit smaller ones. How they are concerned. The reason these questions are coming to mind is because Liberia has virtually turned to a country where it doesn't explain its process or project concession to the local. You will see, no salmon concession. They say one diamond company going so, one mining company going in the villages, they go in there. The people when they see the people coming, then they get happy. Oh, you know what country? Can't sign document, put your fingerprint here. The people come here, they will pay school, they will pay, but they were not part of the making. At the end of the day, these people will be level wretched process with dirt. The roads will be all left dilapidated. Their forests will be left depleted. There will be no reforestation. The mining center will leave trenches, dangerous holes. And this is serious, it's important. So when these things are coming up, we need clarity from the president also. But Liberia welcome this process here because seeing Robert Tony's price leaving from 3.90 according to Yan Toya of Nima County, who also raises a concern, but he's saying we need clarity. While we are saying at this time around, there's an increment to the 5, we also need clarity on the order's language, the executive order language. What does the executive mansion mean regarding unprocessed rubber? We don't know. Because if there's not defined clear terms, you find those who have a monopoly on the knowledge will go to the folks in the forest, in the bushes, on the farms, and tell them, hey, I want the government say, that's what we'll do. Yeah, you ain't like you want to get your business. You will say this. Then it remains just like that. And I hope Liberians are listening. The reason I'm saying this is precipitating on several forces or several backdrops. And I'm going there, I'm going to tell you, because the rule of law in this country is not strong. Those who should be the respecter of the law are virtually the law breaker. They are the ones who disrespect the law. Are you aware that several persons, lawmakers, because of the violation of the code of conduct, the ombudsman said they should be suspended? And we'll begin to hear that the number of so supposed to be around 42. But then with this issue of the regime speaker and quote unquote Madam Pro Tem from the Senate and all these things, we're going to hear 12 names. Where are the others? If those people who are making the law, who are to be protectors of the law, who are to be obedience of the law, are definitely a lawbreaker, what did we find out there? This is it. What did we find out there? Is it serious? It is. And we should take it very seriously. Let me remind you, *799 *11#. You just dial, put your entry, and you'll be a part I seen the dashboard spinning here, and I saw the pop-up number at a given time, so you have to be on top of the game, playing over and over. Let me say something. I will complete that. You know, the last time several Liberians, you know, when things happen of national interest, Liberians are quick to bring religious sentiment or party sentiment. Either they bring religious sentiment or party sentiment inside. I will not spend too long on this, just to inform about it. The lady who is a Fulani woman who was involved with this violent confrontation with officers of the Liberia National Police regarding power theft inspectors from the LEC, and the police inspector general after apologizing, some said he flip-flopped on his statement, but that's it. He came up and said that there will be swift investigations and the report will be going to be out to the public. The police now have said that Ziana Ba should be formally charged, and she now sent to court following the violent confrontation at the time with this. You know, sometimes, you know, more Liberian, the solidarity they carry on is not even helping those who are involved, who are accused, or who have been affected. This bloom of alarm rather, well, yeah, people doing that landing, and normally, you know, the landing, and just imagine, I was saying to you how there was a competition way back in 1815. When settlers were coming, there were competition on land. And we still having, imagine since 1815 till now, we still having conflict on land. So they tell you how far back. When you saw the Gribble people coming up to the 19th century, the Gribble tribe and several other persons protecting their angles, protecting their sovereign state, their territorial bound, there were conflict. And having easy access to those who were the African American settler or free slaves come to Liberia, they were also meeting stiff resistance with those who were on the ground. You know that. You know that. So tell me, as far back as 50 decades, 100 decades, see where we are today. Land issue has already been a case. And someone said with Natalia, this time when you get land, when you buy land, just build, because there will be series of several confrontation of land issues here. It's not, I'm not going to the senior level yet, so we'll still hold it down, but we'll come up. But I'm trying to say this: when that incident occurred, there was an alarm. Oh, Muslim and Christian fighting. Just imagine. I was in Single at the time. Going Matadi, you saw the folks running to a nearby mosque, vandalizing, people got to run away from the area, only because of an alarm. You saw other folks who had churches around going there. People are being attacked only because of one alarm. And I'm saying this to say, Liberians, the last time when this thing occurred, you saw several Liberians who are of the Islamic faith ran at the police headquarters. Oh no, the whole process changed. It was no longer sanity and rule and order. It was because of something else, religion. And this is why now the lady has been charged. You see? Now her husband also being involved. You see? Now all of those are on the street. When the court was caught here, the court proceeding, they will not be there. The man now who they have escalated the whole thing on him, who is now being in charge of power theft, and the power theft is a crime. They will not be there. They got meter in the houses, they will buy their current, they will not be there. They won't be facing the issue. The woman now who was throwing bench, wasting her soup, she now going to face a crime by herself. The way we carry a message in this country is important and it's dangerous. It's important and it's dangerous. During the war, one person just run from the town. when he meet the other group, they didn't know who the group they meeting. Whether the enemy or the forces should go to, or he should go to. Say, now someone they put in the town, they kill everybody, just don't go there, we kill everybody too. So when the force come to and meet people in the town, all they conclude that the news they heard when they were coming, that the people who killed the people are the ones having in the town, they're not asking question again, they start to kill people. The news who carry is so dangerous. Now, here we are. The lady and her husband is being held in the center of this thing. You see? And the police have done their investigation, and there are officers involved. Some are being held, especially the principal person was there doing the arrest, who was a hijab thing, came up and said, I have to take out a hijab, or this, the action, the treatment towards the little baby, and all that. She also going through under punishment, and the other person being exonerated. And this is what we are. The husband now being held for power theft, she being held for aggravated assaults, and crimes against the state in arrest process. Let us be mindful of this thing. There are several persons that have died who are to die today only for the misinformation people are giving. The alarm. Hold on, what about road? Hold on, what about road? Who they start beating? Nobody gonna ask questions. But they say one lawmaker or one minister in question of 100 million United States dollars for a project, they say he must go sub beach, they're running behind the car. Why they must carry a sub beach? Why they must carry one sub beach? But as Zogo or one common Liberian, they will not ask to start beating you. They will not say that take this person to the police station or to the court. Star 799, star 11 hash. Liberia is a caution for all of you in this country. And some of these things happen because of what I'm going to talk about right now. You know, this country here, acceptance of the rule of law is just on lip. And it's bad for this country. And what is more dangerous, those people who are to uphold the law are the breakers of the law. I know what I'm going to talk about now is a serious issue on it, but I'll say it. You do know about this. The Senate are having the ombudsman, the office of the ombudsman, the chairperson, the councillor, Philly Wakanga, to tax, especially with the issue of the code of conduct. Why will you be a lawmaker? You cannot declare your asset. Why? Why will you be an associate justice or a chief justice? You can't declare your asset. This is unthinkable to the highest degree. It is. And if the day we start holding people accountable for things they do in this country, we will get results. We get results. The last time I said to you with this thing, now the senators have issues with Councillor Kanga. The Office of Ombudsman announced, they informed the Speaker of the House and the Pro Tem, recommending that 29 lawmakers, 17 representatives, and 12 senators who have failed to declare their assets in line with the presidential proclamation on asset transparency they have recommended something for them. You heard that. So tell me now, should we find like a senator that does not declare asset or that will not? Should we see a lawmaker with a representative that will not or should not declare the asset? Why? 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 And now they are having now the ombudsman office, they are taking a tax for non-compliance. 12 of the senators, Ellis Tyler, Simeon Taylor, Boto Kane, Zoe Penner, Tomoya Nimlen, Wellington Gibbon Smith, Bill Twawi, Creighton Donkey, Nimeni Batikwa, James Bunny, Sir Joseph, who will be a political party now. He's announced that he'll be a political party. Samuel Coker, who just won a senator there in Nima County, have not declared the asset. Where are we going with this? Where are we going? Where are we going? And with the current report coming that as of today, the 4th of July 2025, out of 366 judicial officials identified by the LSCC to comply with asset declaration, 362 have done so. But the 4 justices in question have failed to declare their asset. Hey, my people, then where are we going? They have failed to declare their assets, their incomes, their liabilities, and thereby those who are on the bench, I'm not saying somewhere different. Section 10.2, 3.10, 4.1 of the Code of Conduct has been violated. How possible is this? You sit on the, I'm going to call their names, I'm going to hold it back. You sit on the bench prosecuting order. The last time the House of Representatives were going to interpret their law. The people who made the law, they didn't know how it should be as it is. They go into the House. It brought a series of evil in this country. We nearly were at the verge of going to war in this country. And today we saw the effect. A war was indicted in this country. The Capitol building was set ablaze, linking to the Capitol building. The conflict at the House. A war was indicted in this country. On the people of this country. A sacred area that no one man dared not to touch. A group of Liberians, whether official or unofficial, took their hands and said, we will do this against Liberian people. Up to today's date, Liberians are still there. Imagine this. So why is it that 366 out of 366, 362 can do it? What about other people? Then, more important, the people that are on the bench. It's unthinkable, Liberians. It is unthinkable that you will find justices in violation of our laws. Then it just shows that the rule of law is in the breakdown process. Because I don't know. Because if we hear that the Ombudsman office has proposed that there be a suspension of 4 justices of the Supreme Court because of their failure to comply with the Code of Conduct governing public officials. Chief Justice Siane G.U. How on earth should a Chief Justice now declare his or her assets? Why? How? And I'm hearing now, the last time the Liberian National Bar Association reportedly said that after the Chief Justice designated have been confirmed, and still Chief Justice who have retired stay in the position because they say some certain thing, then Chief Justice will be confirmed. How? Because when the Chief Justice is confirmed, he or she has to go into his own office. But we still waiting. The outgoing Chief Justice served for about 2 years or so, but never declared assets. Associate Justice Yusuf D. Kabar on the bench. Associate Justice Jimsetta H. Morokoli on the bench. These are powerful women of this country. Associate Justice Shannon D. Clinton Johnson. The Ombudsman Office is saying, chaired by Kasofele Kanga, that these people be suspended. So you want to tell me that only Yemi Kuwe declare asset? Or so how? Oh, wait, bro. Where are we now? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where really are we? Oh, Jesus. And I get confused. We hear like people saying that this country was built on Christian principle. No, hell no. Don't tell me that. Because Christian principle is well grounded or founded on Bible principles. You don't bend it. You don't. I see the very people when they are taking offices, they kiss the Bible. They kiss the Quran. But they are the very people that go against those very things they were taking oath for. You should live to protect the interests of the country. So help me God. You will not do other than anything else. For just in 1, 2, 3 days time, you are the one who against what? What want you to do now? Now you're upset. The outgoing Chief Justice, CNN, TU, violated the Constitution or the proclamation made by the President. Associate Justice D. Yusuf D. Kabah. These are the pillar of justice, democracy in our country. They're hinged on the process where the ability to hold the law, the constitution of this country, give life to Liberia. But here they are. You find some people are sitting mayor, they didn't declare, they appoint you, confront, they didn't declare assets. Some people are minister, they didn't declare assets. Some people that are deputy minister, nothing. Assistant minister, nothing. Some people are commissioner, nothing. Then the chief justice, associate justices of the bench. So you want to tell me only associate justice who have been designated by the president is the only person who declares that? How would I tell my son? How? Is it probably telling the country we're getting better? But how can Chief Justice? I hear the name that be president in the country. How can associate justice? The people who deal with the Bible of the country, when they speak in line with the Constitution of this country, no man dares to argue. Because they are the final arbiter of justice in this country. They control that. If they cannot declare assets, I don't know whether they need some interpretation of this. I don't know who will interpret this to them. I don't know who they will go to. But this is a complete breakdown and the sympathy and the bereavement for justices of this country. The justices of this country need cleansing in a serious country. Because if these people who look at lawmakers, like the senator said, we also be telling the people to declare assets. Even as nominee will ask the people, we will ask the people what I'm declared asset yet. Who's who are accountable for the people? Associate justice on the bench. You should be clean. But like the doctor said, the ombudsman has said that the 4 justices, chief justice and 3 associate justices, section 10.2, they violated this process in the constitution of this country. And imagine the code of conduct said, and I quote this, any official appointed by the president shall declare his or assets not less than 30 days after appointment. It states that failure to comply shall result in immediate suspension until full compliance is achieved. And I'm even part of the president. That's not something I want to pick bone on him. More than 400 persons in this country suspended. Some they see the next day. You were around the radio. The next day we started calling even our chief, the CEO of the Chief Executive Officer of Silicon Liberia. He's a special personal envoy on tourism. He said, I'm sorry to the people. God should have done this. But right now, the process is on. And the next day, we call him and say, the needful has been done. Then that Chief Justice associate justices? Then you want step down magistrates? Circuit court judges? What are you telling us now? The lawmaker, the representative of the district, the senator of the district, those who uphold the laws? Tell me now, the minister or the deputy director, the deputy minister, assistant minister? Tell me now, then who going to now? Senate mayors, commissioners? Who then? Who? But you teach the people jungle justice. They say, well, one man put a head or one bear. He took a phone. Y'all be a police station. He go inside beat. Why can't people go stop me too? Why are we doing this in our house? Are we selective really in this country? Are we really? Are we really? Where are we, Liberians? Why aren't we saying things and doing it? Why are Liberia not saying things or not living by the laws that they have? Why? Way back 1815, one man called Paul Coffey, a black American entrepreneur, an abortionist, a finance, and the captain of the voyage to Sierra Leone, taking 38 African American and the Nova Scotian with him. Why? And you saw what's happened, which led to the ACS, and Liberia still facing with land grab issues. Forced labor, labor unrest since 1950. We reach this stage, we still face these problems. There is deeply rooted in our blood now. Because there's no systematic issues. Because if that's a systematic thing, when you go and read the law, then you do the law. But you go and read the law and don't do the law, then what we're going now? Where do we turn? Where do we turn, Liberia? That's why I still hear the voice of the African American president. He said, Mr. President, it's time to use your red yellow card. I still hear the voice of 2024 National Orator of Liberia, Dr. Ninja Pillay. She said we should not say Independence Day. This is a Defiance Day. I still hear 2025, the Orator of July 26, dissecting Liberia problems, bringing it down right before the faces of the leaders. We have to take actions. Where are we going with this? Where are we going? How? Where? Where are we going with this? Where are we going? Where are we going? We face the issue over and over and again. And nobody seems to be changing the narrative. So just imagine if today we are hearing after proclamation by the president that this year February, that all those who have not declared their asset, they are suspended without pay. They stand there and say, Mr. President, I didn't tell you he's sleeping. That's what they're talking about. We ain't even hearing you. Don't even talking to us. 1 month went by. Only a very few portion of the people said, yes, let's do it. The president said, instructing CSA and finance, they proceed on those who have. And it's just dangerous for because the person can be suspended, they still working. Then we pay them. That's all money they will take. And so then, let the proceed of this go to the one child, one chair. It never hurt any of them. A lot of them are not even declared. Then to hear that Chief Justice, Associate Justices, this is way beyond the order. I'll take a break here. But keep playing *799 *11# and entertainment by radio. Cool radio entertainment. Cool 91.9 cash giveaway. And there are several processes right here. If your number pops up on the machine, I'm going to just give you $4,000 Liberian dollars. Don't think about it. Keep putting in your entry. The more you put in, you stand a chance to be above. A lot of the folks there, you just walk away with $4,000 Liberian dollars here today. And this thing is very, very much serious. This is no longer a joke. It is a serious matter. It is a societal problem. It is an inherited issue. It is an inherited trait that our forefathers were corrupt. They never respected the laws of this land, and they have passed this on to leaders today. And these leaders are defiant. They are lawless. They don't follow the law, but they want the common man to follow the law. How possible is this? You live in the country, do what I say, but don't do what I do. So you won't be a chief justice or an associate justice. We should not know how much you get. But at the end of the day, you retire, you walk away. And you won't own Liberia as an associate justice. So when they get die in position, they take our property to their children. They leave us undone because they own this country. Simple law. Declare your asset. What are you coming with? Then once he said, why they don't love me, God saw my coat in the eye and say, hey, I say we corrupt. But how would I say, look, you come into office, the law says, declare your asset. After 3 years, update your asset. You're working for money. You get work for 1, 2, 3 years, then you buy a car, you pay a horse. Then you update your asset after 3 years. You say, okay, government, last year I had one house, 2 bedroom, but now I pay my dream house in 3 years time, right? Because I'm working for money. And my wife too working, or my husband working, my son is in the UK, or my son's in Liberia in business, and we have to put together about build our family dream house. So after 3 years, I finished my dream house. Now it's at a level, so I'm updating my asset. Then at the end of your 10 years, 6 years, you got what they call asset declaration. You tell government, say, government, when I came first, I had this. 3 years after that, I had this, and now I'm going and having this. So I will tell you what I have. I'm going to come to you tomorrow. This is what I have. How difficult is that? So when we see what thing, we don't say the man that government money he take or the office he was in and the money he used. Because we know what he had. We saw him. And we know what he living with. But when you don't do it, then when the poker say you corrupt, say no, I'm corrupt. They're not trying to me. I'm not corrupt. You're too biased. You're obligation. So for get small money, you told how many you get? You told what you have? You never told us. You never told us. You never. You never told us. Jesus Christ. This country, okay? We'll try.
Systematic
But not tomorrow.
Commerce today,
One person I
the university is telling
will be one person I will. Tell know that. Because you have to do more than what you're doing. You have to do more than what you are doing. Because if we don't mend the gates of this country, because I see why recently you saw back and forth, and the Chief Justice I said this, the Supreme Court I said this, because why? You declare answers again. You want to allow, so you just keep yourself down. Maybe you go on the Jimmy Kukwebesi, he declared assets, so he was talking and he was defending himself and defending everything. So he said, we never behave right because he had declared assets. He knows he's standing on. He knew that tomorrow when I want to go and a statement, he said, go check the book. He said, what was saying to us? Go on there, Jimmy Kukwebesi, all the other people in there. Let me take this break here and go for the message here.
My people, I know you already hear the good news, and so
what kind of good news, Balepa?
The good news about the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection project called the Liberia Women Empowerment Project. My people, I know you already hear the good news, and then so
What kind of good news, Balepa?
the good news about the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection project called the Liberia Women Empowerment Project, or LWEP, is here to help 267,200 people.
Oh, yes.
Out of the 267,200 people that the project will reach, they will help 36,000 women with small money for their self. Whoa! The main idea there is to make sure that women and girls always have money on them, so they can be able to help themselves, so they can be able to help their men or their husband, their family, and their community.
Yes, it makes sense because you can only give when you have.
That's true, but Balepa, the project you're talking about, that what kind of county there in?
The project in 6 counties: Bomi, Riverside, Grand Jide, Monserrado, Bapodu, and Grand Cape Mount counties.
Okay.
And it going on in 498 different communities in those counties.
So how they better doing the project now?
The project in 5 different ways. Number 1 is changing mindset or norms.
Tell us about that one.
Good. For example, man beating a woman not supposed to go to school. There's a woman that can say, if he not be me, he not love me. That kind of thing. That is they want us to change.
Yeah. Because no man supposed to beat their woman.
Yeah.
Then men should make sure women go to school. And no woman must say, if he not be me, he not like me.
Yeah.
No woman must think like that. Say, it's not correct.
Then what about the second part?
The second part of the project is about the health recording.
But what did the data people then not do?
How they should help women and girls who may do wrong thing to.
You mean the way the tattoo people will take care of us when men take advantage over us in it?
Yes! On top of that, they're even going to help schools to open health clubs so girls can be able to talk the things that matter to them.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
How about part 3 now?
Part 3 is where the project will give some money to help different women and girls groups, like village saving groups, farming groups, livelihood groups, people who get their little table marketing, and people who not fit to take, who cannot they say, the quick people call them marginalized group, and you know, like people who can walk group and things like that. All of them, they will benefit too.
Me, I will look around in my community.
Yeah, Osia. I myself will find them and be a part of them too.
Yeah, you mean? Because women will not leave men behind. Here we go.
Because you know what? The project will reach 30% men and 70% women.
Yeah, you hear it?
Yeah.
You mean I will tell plenty other women and girls so they can join the project.
That's the Liberia Women Empowerment Project, where women are helped so they can always have money in their beds.
Then, Balepa, what the other part of the project will do?
This other part of the project is where the project will give helping hand to the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection System.
How?
In ways that the ministry will have records on gender-based violence cases. Then they will also have record on the different treatment or services for women and girls who some men will do bad things to.
Okay.
Then it will also help the Ministry of Agriculture to know how many women making farm, how many men making farm, where they making their farm.
Wow.
What kind of farm they making, where low land farm air, where up land farm air, all I want there.
Yeah.
Yo, what they planting, what county they having the farm in.
Fine idea.
Check all that one. Yo, to make sure that all the things are happy. The government put plenty different groups together. Like Keep Liberia, Cattle Release Services, CRS, Action Aid, Forest Community Initiative, FCR, Defense for Children International, DCR, Plan International.
So they can work with the people in the community then.
Yes! And you know something? The way they plenty groups together, one group they have to be in from all the other groups so the project can go on.
So now what kind of group they have?
Plan International.
Plan International. They in front the other group then, but the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection Project. And so?
Yes!
So your will, how about part 5 of the project now?
Part 5 of the project is where the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection has a project management unit that the people then who will be watching the project could know.
Yeah.
They will monitor the project, they will keep track of the project, and they will evaluate the project so the project can go on the correct correct way.
Whoa! Who 36,000 women to benefit from 80 million? Ha! Dana small thing.
And Dana Osia, Balekba says the Liberia Women Empowerment Project will reach 267,200 people in 5 years.
Yes! And the project is in 6 counties: Pony, Mosorado, Babolu, Rewoses, Quenchida, and Quenchima County.
Working in 498 communities.
Yeah.
Now, the way the project going on, you can call 44TDTD to tell the people how you feel about the project. Whether it's going on the correct way, whether it's not going on the correct way, call 44TDTD so the people can know how you feel about the project.
My people, find the Liberia Women Empowerment Project right in your community and join them.
This message is from the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection with support from the World Bank.
Welcome there from the Ministry of Children and Social Protection there. We say thanks for such valid information for the people of Liberia. It's important. But, yeah, man, sometimes I get upset. I get so flabbergasted about this country. Yeah, you can go there, star 799, star 11 hash, and put in your ticket. You stand a better chance. I see the entire machine slowing down now. Before I start playing. And those of you who will be on top of your game, just a few minutes from now, you'll be receiving $4,000 Liberian for your goodwill. Yeah, on a Monday is good. You get something loaded into your account. Yeah, it's important for you. Star 799, star 11 hash. You go to star 799 hash, or star 799 hash. You go to option 11 and place in your ticket there, and you'll be standing a good chance to have yourself winning ahead of others. So you take your $4,000. And just as you win the money, I'm going to send the money right here to you, and I'm going to send it right here to you, so you know that this is serious and it's important for all Liberians. Yeah, and it's so sad, to be frank with you, to see that those who are to be leading in the drive of this are the ones that breaking the system down, because I don't see a reason. If you see, when we communicated on that day, it was on the 15th, the 14th, the 15th, 16th, we were talking with the Chief Executive Officer of City Liberia over there. And he said, my apology to the Liberian people, because we should be compliant in this kind of process. So to see that we disappoint our people, we want to apologize. He said, but I'm doing it. And those are people who are so passionate about what they want to see. It's about following the law. But there are some people who say in the position, they know the law, they can't do anything. They say, but they care. Let the law go to hell. I don't care about that. Anything want to move away, they want to come in, they come in. But I don't do anything. And they don't do it. And you see that these are people that are involved in the shady deeds. Because why would you be in a position not declare assets? Now we're talking about this thing now. The president will pay. That's not Liberia questions some things in this country. And Liberia just moving by faith, not by sight. Because you just you just go in. Even the devil come, you trust the devil. You just go in. You're so excited when you see the catfish or the water, you take it from the basket, you just so excited, you go hold it, when you go look down, your hands are hurting, your fingers are hurting. God will stick you. It's prepared to protect yourselves. When you won't hold it down, it's trouble by yourself, the next thing you start crying. Why will we treat this country as such? And especially the kind of people, yesterday were lawmakers. So the ombudsman said these lawmakers should be suspended. Today there's the Chief Justice and the Associate Justices. Jesus, man. Oh God. I just want to say, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh. Just cry on Jesus now. Just cry on Jesus. What about the people then who God has given us in front of our faces should be the ones that we should depend on and cry on. But they are the ones putting the pains in our hearts. And she said, you can see now, she said, you're calling the people who you see should be the ones to help you. But they are the ones to put this country down. This country, the last time I said something, and some folks took it out of context and said, Natanya, I said, listen, why we are saying we are far into peace, just know that peace and war get thin line. We may be closer to war, you don't know. Because the more pains are in the hearts of Liberians, it breaks down one day. The more Liberians, those who depend on to obey the laws, are the main violence of the law. Who then will you hold to obey the law? No matter what, one day you walk on the street, drinking water, trying to plaster, is about one chief just again declare, I said, get you, why do you go to what I'm going to do? Then we're taking the wrong people. Whereas when the laws are followed, when they are educated, and these laws are followed conscientiously, and they know that these are things they should do, it's not by the reading of the book, it's by conscience. It's by practicalism. Liberians practicalizing what's on the book. The budget can read 10 billion. You see some poor get enjoying us billion because they want people living in the culture because they want to give people the money. They prefer to go to door. You see poor casing ducks, chicken, goat because they say that why they want to put that money in, they want to give to people. That budget will not see nothing in this country because the people in their hearts are wicked. They are not practicalizing what they know and what they have learned in this country. Oh my God, let's go to the lines. Star 799 star cool. With the 3-man cash giveaway. It's here, and I seen the machine picking up again, telling you again, but it slowed down. I don't know why. I don't know Liberian want money, but $4,000 Liberian, just put in the entry, put in the ticket, star 799, star 11, hatch, you just put the amount of ticket you want to put in. You want to put 2, that's 200, you want to put 1 at 100, 5, 500, 10, 1,000, and the more you put, imagine you put 1,000 and win 4,000 that profit. You get money for yourself. But it's geared towards giving folks money. Those who are serious and sincere, those who can apply effort. So if you make it within the next few minutes, somebody will walk away with something. If you're not, just imagine I got 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4. The hammer there. You put take it back. No problem. Nobody want to take it. So I'm not doing anything. But I'm begging Liberians to play and win today. Let's go to the line 0775 919 919. What do you make of this? The police, those involved in the Power and the hijab issue, they have been penalized by the National Police with investigations. The president there has said a ban on processed rubber, and now the office of the ombudsman, headed by chairperson the Council of Finley Kanga, said lawmakers who have failed to declare assets should be suspended. Chief Justice and Associate Justice who have not declared assets should be suspended without pay for 1 month. Let's go to the lines 0775 919 919. And while you are calling, keep playing. And before just the next few minutes, somebody will walk away with 4,000. Good afternoon. Yeah, Luther Minisaki. He a fella, and go. He will be a fella himself tomorrow. That way. He ain't doing your fight, hey, Bible. Thank you, Luther. Let me talk to somebody else. We need somebody who can do the work. We never somebody who is afraid. Good afternoon. Yeah, go to the point. It's sad, my son. It's sad because to hear Chief Justice Shannon, you used to do Kaba, Chief Shannon Wolo Koli, Shannon. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Yeah, when I call God anything else. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, my name is John Coy, and I'm calling from totheworld.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, Nathan, I just want to comment and appreciate you on the platform. But Nathan would talk until Jesus Christ come and go back. You know, the country, the Lord is only for you and myself. Enough for the people that are up there. And you know, it's fine. I tell the men up there will try to do anything. Who want to reason with just talk on Jesus Christ come, nothing will happen. But if they don't there, my brother was God saying, you know what I'm talking? And it's fine. Look at what he's saying. Look at what you are saying. And at that, check what he's saying, how it will be until the end. Nothing going to come right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, my brother. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. If you're not prepared, cut your phone off. You're not prepared, cut your phone off. Good afternoon. Don't do that to me yet. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, my brother, I agree with you. Yeah, it help you. It help your children. Do not tell your children say your power corrupt. Because they are record, there are documents to prove that. Let them go. Let them go. Yes. No. The ombudsman is saying they have that they suspend him. They have told Richard Amekun, they have told Jonathan Lawrence that these will be suspended. What you want to the higher position of the country, then you lawless? You don't find a law, then you interpreting law, you making law? Thank you, my brother, thank you. And I agree with him, and I said this several times. I want before Joseph Baga 10 ends. A lot of opponents have said this. We get Senate, we get representative, we point in one, they are lawmakers, legislature. We get it 25 million. You want to go to work, go make farm, go to the meeting. Those who want to sell their country and get sell the money to the family that will divide more 103 or you go there, go do it, go sell your country. We want to sacrifice. Look at, I've been here for 10 years in this king chair. They've been lawmakers 6 years. They don't move on the country. Supporting more than a million. They don't change car more than 4, 5, 6 times. They have trouble on government expense. They are the free people in this country. They don't pay for nothing. Everything they get is free. Then when you give back to the country. Let me talk to Mrs. Scully. Good afternoon. And pretty soon I'm about to give somebody $4,000 to be evident that what I'm saying to you is reality. Go ahead, Mrs. Scully. You sack, yeah. You can answer you sack. Yeah. Yeah, because the man said they lie on him. He know what they dismiss him for. What they suspend him for. If that the president want for a wrong campaign against him, will run one more campaign against him. Don't put you suspended when you can't do it with them. You just say you come and get him problem with us. We can't do like this. Eh? Yeah, Mama, thank you. You're coming here a lot again. The vice president and the our team headed by the president. Thank you, Mrs. Curry. You're coming here to Mendoza, the vice president headed the our team that the president pronounced just recently. You're coming here. The Amin Modane were there, so until they take in the system, it will be a strangulating block to reduce prices on goods because the time that was set up until certain time. And not secret coming here again. One man said I resign. What happened? Not only you resign, what you resign for? Let's investigate you. They take him more than 10 years. People went and take him, use young librarian, say go police capital building. They call them, they say reportedly they pour gas in chlorine bottle, they carry the building, they do this, they bring the place, we spend money, bro, fire express for other country, they kill them to the way anything. So when I want people die in the country for something happen good. There's traffic management thing. They have a boss over one head and block at the west every time. President say, same from where the president suspended people. They stay there, no, they say, Mr. President, go to hell, we're not doing nothing. And I declare your answer. Chief Justice, representatives, senators, they want to go here, what we show in the world. And we come and show our uselessness to the world, the more. Next year, we'll go on the United States Security Council, non-permanent member, that the time will show our uselessness because we don't follow law, we don't follow order, we can't do anything good. Then you come and say in Adria, you are not permanent member in this African region, then you tell one African country say, they see it, we're not correct. What about you? You don't say the same. Eh? Look at the boy, no, 27 years old kid in Liberia. As ECOMOG, peacekeeping force. Today is the president, he come out like telling us. We still the same. He's seen immense progress in a country more than what we have here. Jesus, man. And the whole look, and that's one more children, those are the most educated people, those are the people that got the record of this country, those are the people that got the blueprint of this country, they are the ones behaving like this. Then what will tell about the less fortunate young people who are not seeing nothing, who are not going to school to graduate, who are not even getting any degree, will tell them say live right? When the people who are getting a degree, who should live right? Jesus, let me give 4,000 to somebody because this is getting way out of it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I know what it's been a long time. It is. You live in the house. They say after the finish cooking, wash your pot. You don't wash your pot, you not eat. You not wash it? You yeah. Yeah, Chief Justice, Associate Justice. Then we'll talk, they say, you're going to talk too much. Now we're going to put your knee on, say, we'll talk. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. When I want something to yelling, I'll be waiting in the street, I'll be yelling, roll. Motorball, roll. Because I want, man, go steal. But if I put it there, they do it down right, nobody won't go to them. Let me take a break here and go to, let me give somebody money because of time. Let me give somebody who I work diligently somebody come to get $4,000 just done. Let me choose the person. Because I'm 40 years old. I don't know why like like this. You can get one I let it. Well, I was looking. And the same ugly acts going on. Let me talk to somebody quickly. Answer your phone because you answer, I can go to different person straight. Okay. Good afternoon. You're welcome. I want to be asking how you doing. You're live on Cool 91.9. This is Nathaniel. And did it just play? Yeah, this is the senior here. Did it just play Entertainment by Radio? That's your first time playing? What's your location? Okay, I should have announced to you you are a winner. You just won $4,900. Yeah, now that's $7 a year. Wow. Yeah, on a Monday, just enjoy yourself. Okay. And that's it. I gotta go. That's it. I got to go here. And so many thanks to all of you joining us on today. This is serious. We can't be like this all the time. We can't be the simple making the law, the simple breaking the law. What we're saying to ourselves. Then why should we make laws? Even in the bush, in the forest, animals got laws. Hey man. Jesus Christ. We can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. I gotta go, man. Thanks to all of you. Join me tomorrow. Join us online, Cool Channel 2 on YouTube, or join on Facebook, Cool, and also live on www.coolknews.com on our online radio, and also on here too, 91.9. Sarkandri from the production department. I'm here, Nathaniel. Until then, have a pleasant